Oh my gosh, you are giants. I squish you.
No, please don't squish me.
Yeah, I'm on a cage.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't invited to play. You're gonna edit that out, right?
Oh, I am recording. Whoops. Yeah, it's gonna be edited out. Okay, I'm gonna wash these people and this other, and the turntable carousel around. I'm gonna clean that. And I think I'll clean the box. Actually, no, I will not. I will not do that. What I'm going to do is take the movement apart and get my ultrasonic cleaner ready. That's what I'm gonna do.
He's sitting on the little pots.
So I gotta take pictures of this.
Look up onto it.
I'm looking onto it.
Look up onto it.
Yeah. Okay, I take pictures of this. We'll be back in a minute when I start tearing this apart.
Oops, sorry.
Okay, let's start tearing this apart. I need my little screwdriver here. Try to take this little guy off. Now I got a habit of losing these little things. Every time I take one of these things apart, I lose something. I need my big glasses. Because I can't see. Ultrasonic cleaner is warming up right now. That. Oh, I need to get little small parts holder. There we go. That comes out. This one out. clean these by hand. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's one. Okay. I have to take this lever off. It looks... let's see, I can leave. I'll take this spring off here. And I think I can get away. No, I can't. Don't remember. Yes, I think I can get away with leaving these on. And putting them on after, and putting them on before I put the back plate on. I'll leave that on. Yes. I have to take this off. And then of course I have to time it. I have to remember where I have the screw. It's pretty much straight across. want to leave these on. Trying to take a shortcut. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm going to try. If not, I'll take them off. I just don't want to mess with the spring. Because that two robins kind of, I broke that spring and I had to wrap it around something else. Okay, let's see. What else? Is there anything else? I don't think so. I think it should come apart now. Yes. Clock side. Oh, I think this has been bushed. I think it has. Okay. Clock side. Cuckoo side. And I didn't take a picture like a goof. Let me put this back together. Okay. There we go. Okay, picture time. Okay. Okay, I'll be back. Should I? Oh, I'll just wash these by hand. Okay, pause. Hey everybody, I'm back. I've got this together and there's having problems with this music box. So what happened was I put it in my sonic cleaner with vinegar, water, and dish soap. And it turned everything rusty. I don't know why it did that. And it also been messing around with this music box because it also cracked this little gear. I don't know if you can see the crack or not, but it cracked that. I glued it back together, but as soon as that crack hits a certain spot, it stops. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to order another governor for this. So I don't know. I was getting so frustrated that I just didn't even record anything, so I'm just showing you what I did. I also fixed this. I think I had it recording, but if I did, remember I popped this off and I broke it? Well, I fixed that. I melted a pin, stuck a pin down in there, in the bottom half. Yeah, I can't take it apart or else it'll break. And then this little piece here went on the pin, and then I glued them together. So that works good. And now I'm waiting for something from Amazon. I should get that tomorrow. And then I'll finish it. Finish putting the clock together, which I also oiled and cleaned. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that looks better. I also, what else did I do? Oh, the bird. I did something with the bird. This little piece here, I don't know, this little piece, pink piece. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know, can you see right here? That was broke. I super glued that back together because I think what happened, someone tightened it too tight and broke it, and I don't think it would stay tight anymore. So I fixed that. But as you can see, it's still rusty. You can see the rust. I didn't clean it up. It's gonna work fine. But I oiled it and everything. That was really disappointing. I'm not gonna do that again. So, boy, a cuckoo, it works. Now I'm just waiting for tomorrow so I can put this thing back together. I didn't even see this bird, if this bird worked or not. I think, yeah, I gotta put this flap back behind here. So I'll be working on that. That's why that is backwards. So we'll be back. Hi. I had to take this thing apart again because it wouldn't run. So what I'm gonna do, or what I have started to do, is I already took it apart and I'm going to clean all the pivots. I've got some, I don't remember, triple aught, or I think, or maybe it's 4. I know it's really fine, so that's what I'm gonna do. Clean the ends. Just re-clean the whole thing, and I'll get back to you when I'm done with that, because it's gonna take a while. And then I'll re-oil the clock and put it back together or whatever, you know, the procedure. And then I'll check to see if it'll work then. So we'll see you in a couple seconds here. Yeah, I'm back, but this isn't. I want to show you how dirty this gear is, and so this will be the before shot, and then I'll show you the after when I'm done. Hopefully you can pick that up. Okay. Alright. Okay, I have the gears cleaned up. This is what it looks like now. So, well, you can see that. So all the gears look like what this one did before. And now, here's another one. They're all cleaned up. Not this one. They're all cleaned up pretty good. I don't know if the camera's focusing on that or not, but they're clean. So I'm gonna put this back together and oil it, and we'll see what happens from there. So we'll see you then. Welcome back. Well, Okay, so I've been working on this little movement here, giving me problems like that chalet house, stopping every 15 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 minutes, 19 minutes. But I think I finally got it because it's been running now for over 2 hours. And that's the longest I've had this thing running, so I think I've got it good now. Okay, so the last time you saw this part was after I got done cleaning it, and it still looks good. So what I'm going to do is modify this. But I didn't want to start working on this part until I had that movement running for more than 5 seconds. So now that that's been running for over 2 hours, I think it's safe to go on to something else on the clock. Okay, so before I start this and tell you what I'm going to do with it, I don't remember if I told you about this. I know there's some of it on there, but I think I told you I cracked this gear and it'll stop if the gear stops. If the cracked part stops on, if the cracked part of the gear stops on this, it won't go. I am gonna try it. See, there it's just stopped. But right. Okay, well anyway, what I'm getting to is I looked online for a used one, and they're incredibly outrageously expensive. Like they'd want like $50 for this whole thing used, and over 100 brand new. And I'm just, no, that's not going to happen, because all I need is that gear. However, I can't find that gear. I looked, I couldn't find it. I mean, I didn't look for gear specific, you know, where, whatever. But I did find this part that has that gear and this whole fan here and mechanism. I found that for about $26 brand new. I've got it in my bookmarks on my tablet in case I have to replace this. I'm sure I'm going to have to, but for the time being I'm going to put it in as is. It will probably work for a little bit and then it'll quit, and then I'll just have to order it, take the clock apart, get this out, replace it, put it all back together, I probably won't film that. So that's that. I probably should just order it anyway and have it here, but we'll see how it goes. Now for the modification on this. Okay. What's gonna happen, and I think I told you I fixed this, where I put a pin in there, and that works. This is what we're gonna modify. We're gonna modify this. And if there's anybody that works on cuckoo clocks that watches my video and says, "Oh, you can't modify that," I'm going to. It's my clock. I'm going to modify it because these things have no business being on this. If this was a house or a chalet of that type, I can see these being on. But it totally does not go with this clock. I don't know why they don't do what I'm going to do. But like with that owl clock, that little guy that came out and played the music, he had no business being there. I put an owl in there instead. That was more appropriate. Well, I'm going to do the same thing to this. Something more that's more appropriate. So I think I'm making it better. So I'll still have the little people hanging around in spare parts, but they're not going in this clock. Well, I should say they're not going back in this clock. Instead, I had another idea, and I went online and looked for. Now I know some of these are too big, but and some of them I'm going to have to modify a little bit. Of course. But I got 8 of these little squirrels that I'm going to put in here instead. Now, I know they're big and they might not work. However, I do got two of these guys that are on acorns, or yeah, acorns. If it comes to me having to take the little guy off, the little squirrel off the acorn and put him on here, so be it. That's what will happen. And I've got another one here. You know, the thing is, they're not going to be able to spin around. So I think what I'm just going to do is just set them on there like so. You know, and if it's only two squirrels, so be it. You know, these are the smallest things I could find. I couldn't find anything else. I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back now. I'm just gonna put this little thing in here, this little turntable. Hopefully I can find the screws that go to it. That's the bell ringer, in case you're wondering. That's not going to work. That's a nice big screwdriver, that long one. Where did I put it? Do you see my long screwdriver? I don't remember what I did with it. Okay, whatever. There it is. That's what I want. I want this one. It's down in there. I need to get myself one of those expanding screwdrivers for this type of stuff. One, and where's the other little one? There it is. I think that's it. Okay, that's in. So, I've already separated the squirrel from the acorn. The two small ones. Got a gray squirrel, got a red squirrel. Not sure if this is gonna work or not, but I really don't think. The idea was to have them twirl around, but they're not gonna fit. They're just not gonna fit twirling around. I underestimated on where they're gonna go in to the doorway. So I think what I'll just do is I'll just glue them on top of this. That's what I think I'll do, but I think I might have to sand them down a little bit, maybe, to make them flat. Put them right out on the edge, I guess. So I'm gonna do that. I'll put one squirrel here, like that. He'll go around, and then another one will go around. The other side, I don't think I can use this guy. He's got such a big tail that I don't think he'll make it through the doorway. I do have these little guys that are on the logs. They'll be going in backwards. I could possibly take these little guys off. That might work. We'll see. First we'll get these two on. Do that first. I guess I'll have to super glue them because there's no way I'm gonna be able to use normal glue. That's what I was thinking of. So I guess once I do that, it's a done deal. Okay. In fact, what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. Before I glue them, I'm going to tape them up. I'm going to mock them up first. I don't think that's going to stick, and it needs to be stickier. That's not going to work. Not going to be able to spin around, I know it. No way is that going to happen. Okay. I'm just looking for my super glue. got a mess on my table here. I'll be back. I'm gonna glue these in and then we'll see the end result. Maybe.